Hey Capricorns, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for your support. I'm going to be doing a Capricorn reading for July, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and 10th house placements. Please continue to comment as I will be doing a giveaway when I reach 8,000. I gave away 2 of my decks and 1 other deck at 7,000, and I'll probably give away 2 decks as well at 8,000. So as you comment frequently, then I'll put you in the raffle for a giveaway. All right, so let's see what's going on with Capricorn for July here. Get creative, okay? So a lot of these, this is Threads of Fate deck. It's really beautiful. A lot of these, this is kind of like a butterfly and like a hawk or something. I'll read what it says because they have animals with every card, okay? So get creative. This can mean, you know, finding, like thinking outside the box, like finding alternative solutions to things. It's a water energy. So if you have water in your chart, maybe tap into that, or, you know, try to embody that more right side of the brain energy. Okay. Let's see what it says. To be a human is to be creative, but it is easy to lose sight of this. From a young age, we absorb cultural stigma around the arts and creativity. That is impractical and should take a backseat to more lucrative pursuits. But the truth is, creativity brings flow to our life. It finds openings. Without a creative practice, we can easily find ourselves stuck and uninspired. And there are so many ways to be creative. You may feel called to rearrange your living space or write or take pictures. All of these things are great. Creativity is a way of life, not an activity. This card is asking you to look around and see what things inspire you. What do you feel called to create or transform? Think outside the box. That's what I said. I never even read this. All right. So the animal is a crow. The crow teaches us how to approach our current life with a creative edge. They have an incredible keen eye for problem solving and using innovative ways to meet their needs. So thinking outside the box, maybe you've been trying to go one direct route. I feel this is good for Capricorns because we could get very like set and stubborn in our ways. So this is kind of like also being flexible, okay? Being more with the flow of things, all right? So I'm going to pull from my Pearls of Wisdom deck and get some more cards about this. Be bold. You are a queen. Stop yourself every time you find yourself wanting to apologize. Make no apologies for being bold. Maybe there's just something you have to do that requires courage, that requires you to not just think outside the box, but like stand outside the crowd, okay? And then eliminate comparison. Stop comparing yourself to other people. We're all on a different track, on a different journey. So don't look at what other people have done, what other people are doing. I feel this is kind of hard for cardinal signs because there's like a competitiveness to like Aries and Capricorns where they measure their success by other people and stuff like that. So try to stay in your own lane and try to just do the best that you can do. I just dropped a box. It's okay. All right, so that's a message you guys are getting to start off the bat, but I'm going to go into the love portion of the reading and see what is going on with you and your person, okay? So I'm going to make 6 piles, mind, heart, and soul of you, and mind, heart, and soul of them. We're going to use tarot and a bunch of oracle decks that I created, okay? So I'm going to use Moody Moon messages from the feminine, Moody Moon messages from the masculine, from her to him, messages from the feminine, and from him to her, messages from the masculine. But it doesn't necessarily have to be him and her. It's just you versus them. However you identify. You could be a divine feminine, but be a guy. You know, you'd be dealing with another guy or another girl. It doesn't matter. It's just feminine and masculine energy, okay? So the feminine is usually who I'm addressing it to, but if you feel like you're the other side, then just take it as it resonates, okay? You could be cross-watching. It doesn't have to be so set in stone. You could get creative with how you interpret my reading, all right? So also be bold is like, and eliminate comparison, I feel like is like, don't be afraid to stand out and, you know, when comparing yourself to other people. Okay, so let's see where you're at in your mental space. 10 of Cups. You want it all. I feel like you want the whole shebang, the happiness, the emotional fulfillment. Jealousy. Jealousy makes me feel like an awful person. You guys could really be dealing with the dark side of jealousy, that comparison, okay? You're mentally just comparing yourself a lot to other people, and I feel like that is causing you to feel jealous. So instead of looking at it like you want what they have, maybe look at it like, what is it that you want, and what's going to make you happy. Maybe it's not even what they have. Maybe you see people that are married and have babies, and that's not even what would make you happy. So what would bring you this ultimate 10 of cups? But your jealousy is in regards to this relationship dynamic, because that's what I'm doing in this reading. Look at this. When I met you, I envisioned our future together right away. So your masculine could have someone else, and you feel like they're living out your dream of how you envision things, okay? Let's see the real deal of the masculine. Well, the masculine has 3 of Swords, so he's mentally disappointed, upset, not fulfilled, not what you think. That's the other thing with jealousy, is you're assuming things are a certain way when they're not. He's like desperate to get out of this situation. He's not happy wherever he's at. This is like a very desperate 3 of Swords energy. We have inner child, playful, reflecting, soul searching. He could literally be childish, but he's maybe really soul searching and figuring out what he wants and realizing his life is not what he envisioned himself. We never had a chance to enjoy the simple things together. So he has regrets about, this lost opportunity with you as well. All right, where are you at emotionally? 3 of Wands. You're waiting on something, maybe communication, maybe things to change. You're just kind of waiting, looking out at your future, just waiting for something to be different. You have shining, finally found my worth, but you are feeling better about yourself, okay? You are in a high vibration here. What did I say? He's desperate. And I have my desperation for your attention led me to act out of character. So I feel you guys have finally stopped doing that. Maybe you've reformed your ways. Maybe in the past you weren't in your element, and now you're more like in your own zone. Okay, you're not as desperate. I said he was desperate, but now you're more taking this laid back approach of just waiting for things. If someone is not giving you attention, you're not gonna force them, okay? That's where that 3 of Wands is. All right, and emotionally, where is he? I will always love you. Okay, well, that's a great place to be in your heart space. Energized, bright, glowing, and strong. Look, you guys are both shining. Maybe you're both shining the light for each other through this darkness. Maybe you're both in darkness and you're shining the light. Okay, I have to blow my nose, I'm sorry. Maybe he's the one shining the light for you, and you don't realize maybe this dynamic has helped you shine, okay? In ways you don't even realize. And then we've got Queen of Swords in his heart space. So he might feel like you cut him out. He might feel like you're detached, okay? He could be of feminine energy and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you're dealing with. But I feel like this is how he views the feminine, and he views her as somewhat emotionally detached here, okay? So where are you at in your soul space? You feel abandoned. The situation has triggered all my abandonment wounds. You're dealing with abandonment issues, maybe from your childhood. So I feel like you guys are both exploring childhood stuff. Look at you. You have Queen of Swords. Wow. So he's right. In your soul, you've kind of like emotionally detached from this situation. I feel you may still view him as like the thing that could have been your everything, but maybe emotionally you just don't feel it anymore because you were abandoned, you were cut out, you were left in the cold. I feel the spiritual connection with you I've never felt with anybody else. So you might feel like emotionally you're not as connected, but you're always connected spiritually. You still feel there's a bond there, even though your emotions aren't like totally invested, okay? And where's he at in his soul space? Even your imperfections were perfect to me. Connected. Oh my God, what did I just say? You guys are wow. Wow, wow, wow. Both in your soul space. Telepathy, knowing, and energy. So even though there's an emotional disconnection, there's still a spiritual connection. Wow. I can't believe you guys both got connected. Make sure you're connected. Writings on the wall. I feel the masculine here is just trying to gather his energy and harness it in a productive way with this specific Eight of Pentacles. He's really just trying to, he wants to be connected to you, but he also has things he needs to accomplish, and he needs to balance these energies. So with this Eight of Pentacles, he's just thinking about what he wants to invest his energy in, okay? I'm going to get one more card from my I Will Always Love You, and get one last message from him, because this reading wasn't that long. Within 6 months, everything will change. Can you wait for me? So he's working on things that he eventually wants to see things successful with this connection. Wow. Because this is something about connected. So Eight of Pentacles is a lot about like where you put your energy and the fruits of your labor, and like being able to have something to show. It's like a tangible result of your energy. So I feel like he's investing in some sort of change that will change you guys' dynamic. So can you wait for him? It's up to you, because you are waiting. You do have Three of Wands. You're waiting, and he's planning on coming forward. So I'm not telling you guys to wait, but if that's where you feel comfortable at, maybe that's what you need to do. And in the meantime, work on your abandonment wounds, okay? Alrighty, so thanks you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.